Good shit. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm charging. The bullshit. Damn it. I hate this fucking phone. Pain in the goddamn ass. I can't change it. This shit down. Two pieces of crap. I can't wait till I get my iPhone. I never wanted to get an iPhone because of my damn sister. You know, buying that ridiculous piece of garbage. Oh, buying that piece of garbage that she called a computer, claiming that it was a good piece of technology. That's one of the wackiest Apple laptops of all time. My sister had an Apple laptop that was a piece of shit. Wasn't worth the damn. Okay, I'm watching my I'm watching my video that I dedicate. I'm watching my video that I dedicated to Tupac. Check it out on the channel. What did I call? What did I name that goddamn video? I'm blanking, y'all. I'm blanking on what I named the video, but it's a video with a picture of Tupac. Oh yeah, Troublesome. Edward, Mr. Mass Man performs Troublesome 96, Troublesome 23. Edward J. Anderson, Jr., Joker, Patrice O'Neal Jr. on the channel, Mr. Mass Man Incorporated. You know, join the movement, join the revolution, join the company, join the lifestyle, be a part of the game, the reinvented, re-elevated, remixed game. We are fixing the original center of the game. The woman is the most sacred part of the game. She is not to be put beneath the dollar bills that she helps you earn. Yeah, you got to start with money, Ice Cube. Yeah, the money comes first, but then comes the woman. Then comes the show. Then comes the rest. We got to get it together and start respecting and loving women for all that they do. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Even Google, as good as it is, I could not find a picture of this nigga with a smartphone. I needed to go to an old ass desktop computer to find a picture of this nigga. It was hard as hell. Like back in the day, even like in the dial-up days, I could have found a picture of the Beyonder from Spider-Man, the animated series. Man, big business is beyond wicked. The evil MFers who are trying to make you rickety retards and just live your life just staring at a screen, going through apps and working meaningless jobs while you hating on hoes and, you know, debating about, you know, what you think giving your opinion is terrifying. Multinational, international, conglomerate corporations with billions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars and government operatives and years of undergrounds. Man, you can't fuck with what's going on unless you're a true revolutionary, unless you're a true thorn in the side, unless you're a motherfucker like Charleston White, unless you built like Charleston White is one of the greatest things to come out. And like, there's not been anything like Charleston in 20 years. Like, I don't want to compare these two niggas because they are two completely different kind of niggas. I don't want to compare them because Charleston White would probably get offended that I would link him with this nigga if I can remember his name. But a dark-skinned, bald-headed black man who was in the Nation of Islam. I'm trying to think of his name. Muhammad something. They all named Muhammad, but god damn it, I'm gonna find this nigga and leave a link to him. Like, he was like one of the most, like, I can't remember his name. I'm Galaxy Brain. I'm the leader. I've seen and heard a lot of shit. I'm the motherfucker from the State Farm commercial. I'm J.K. Rollins. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. I got all kind of shit in the files in the vault. You know, I go check it out, you know, and figure out who I'm talking about. But, you know, it'll come up. So I am the Beyonder, and that is the original Beyonder. One of my favorite characters ever from Spider-Man. Let me show you something that I just so happened to find on the ground today. December 16th, Saturday, 2023, New Orleans, Louisiana. a nigga who was proud of and born in Shreveport, Louisiana, and did not ever want to leave. I wanted to stay on my stoop like that character from Hey Arnold, like the kid who was tough as hell but refused to leave his porch because he didn't know what was out there in the world and he wasn't gonna risk it. So I'll be the king of this stoop. You can't do nothing to me here, but F the world. But a prophet can't make it in his own hometown. I don't give a fuck who you are. Just can't be done. That's one of the few things that the Catholic churches and the Council of Nicaea's Bible had right. Can't make it in your own hometown. This is garbage, and I'm gonna clean this shit up, but this is pretty nice. Look at this shit. Somebody just threw this shit away. This is beautiful, man. Today, Saturday, December, I'm gonna clean it up. It's a little dirty because it was on the ground, but December 16th, 2023, Edward J. Anderson, Jr., Mr. Maskman, the man who made the Hulkamania, is running wild. Back in my day, Hulkamania is running wild. Yvette Carnell, please contact me on the channel. Over 2 months old. It's December, so let's go back. I'm bad with months. November, October. I don't know. I ain't good with months. I don't know the order. I'm bad at knowing the orders of months, and I'm bad at spelling. I don't know. October, maybe August, sometime in that time frame, I recorded that video, and I was staying at the Osmond Inn, 2239 Porger Street. I can't think of the zip code, but New Orleans, Louisiana. Look up the Osmond Inn. Be looking for a video that I'm going to be reposting called The Creeper at the Osmond Inn. A man named David McGee. Very, very creepy individual. I cannot prove that he does something, I cannot prove that man is a criminal. I have no proof. But the way he treated me and the way that he comports himself and the way that he walks and the way that he talks, he just screams that when I'm somewhere privately, I'm doing like sick shit to people who are defenseless. If he'll make me, get in a shower for basically no reason at all when it wasn't even my time to go to the shower, I was already clean, and he threw away, a good pair of jeans. He just threw a pair of blue jeans in the trash because he is obsessed with the cleanliness of men's assholes. It's crazy. This man is beyond crazy. He's beyond creepy. He is Freddy Krueger before they threw him in the goddamn house and burned him alive. It's like Freddy Krueger in the movies after he got burned alive. Yeah, he was an evil, sadistic, wicked killer, but yeah, it was kind of cool what he did to people. It's kind of fun, even if just as somebody who is a voyeuristic person looking in the movie, it's kind of fun, to watch Freddy Krueger kind of torture these kind of sinful kids that want to do shit that you ain't supposed to do, like have sex. Sex is evil. You ain't supposed to do that unless you just with one person for the rest of your life. That sort of shit. I seen a video that just popped up on my feed, the biggest creep ever. I hope Penguin ain't talking about me. That would really hurt my heart. I kind of really respect that nigga, even though I don't agree with him about what he said about the movie Cuties. I think that's some fucking bullshit. There's a lot. This is kind of like, this is me as the Beyonder. I'm just being the Beyonder because I want to let you in on what the Beyond. What I got gloves, y'all. Gloves. Let me clean them up. They kind of brand new gloves. I had a pair of black gloves. Hey, Gloves the player. I got gloves. What's up, Gloves? Okay, y'all. January 6, 2024. January 6, 2023, the same day as Donald Trump's insurrection. Mr. Maskman turns 21. I'm a man now. No more fantasies, no more daydreams, no more make-believe, no more I wish this person would. I want Brittany Williams. I want an ex-porn star that was real freaky and real nasty and real slutty and sucked the semen out of a man's dick and swallowed it. I want her because I like nasty hoe shit. Oh, wham, wham. It's time to get real people who really care about you, who will actually call you, who will actually check up on you, who actually give a fuck about you for real. It's time to get with people who actually give a fuck, for real, who will call, who will check up on you, who will send money, who will send food, who will send help. If you love me, help me. You can do it. You just don't want to. You don't think it's your responsibility. That ain't in your spirituality. That ain't in your Christian values. That ain't in your goodness. You don't think that you owe it to people to be a generous, supportive, building influence. And I don't know what's wrong with you motherfuckers, and I ain't really worried about it. Ain't nobody ever really wanted me to ever have nothing ever. I don't know why you motherfuckers don't want me to have nothing, but me and Tupac kind of got that shit in common. I don't know why you motherfuckers just want me to just do it, live like I'm a goddamn wolf or some shit, a lone wolf, or I don't know. Wolf's running packs, but like a wolf that got exiled from the pack, like for no fucking reason, like they just felt like he wasn't a part of the pack and I'm just a lone goddamn wolf and won't nobody do nothing for me, fuck me, for some reason. I ain't that goddamn ugly. I got one of the most common looking faces ever. I'm like a black gray man. Like, look up the term gray man. It's really a term that really represents white men, but it's basically a man who can blend in anywhere. You know how many people told me I look like this person, I look like that person, I look like so and so. I'm kind of feeling myself, and I feel somewhat ruggedly handsome, but bottom line, I ain't no super duper. You just look at a picture of my face and I get you wet, and I got Joker teeth. My teeth are stained. Look at my teeth. My teeth are stained. Yeah, I got dental work. Like, this is what dentists don't do anymore. Look at this shit. A dentist would never do this for like a person born with my level of income today. Like, I was born in '89. Grew up in the 90s. I am exactly the same age as Hurricane Chris, but he's like he's 6 months older than me. He was born in February. February is when my daddy was born. You the only man that's my age that I'll call an OG. It's like, I got a lot of respect for Chris Brown and what he does and what he represents. I've always had like a spiritual kinship with like how Chris Brown comports himself as an entertainer and what he brought to the game. And I was like, God damn, Chris, if I had my shit together, man, I'd really want to like have some kind of like we could be this generation's, R. Kelly and Usher. Like, we could have that kind of, thing going, like, because I got the sultry, voice that can like make people like scared, and you got that Usher shit going on. Like, man, if I wasn't so fucked up, if I wasn't sabotaged, if my daddy wasn't such a motherfucking lunatic, from just a lunatic to a degree that nobody nowhere can understand or imagine or comprehend. Let me just give you a quick story about my daddy. Something I put in the Hey Ladies, my campaigning trying to get elected. Well, this is a campaign. If this is supposed to be a platform, then let me tell you who I am. Let me tell you what I stand for. Let me tell you what I'm about. Also, ladies, if you're watching this video and you're interested in being with a man for real, being one of my many women, I want to be a king. I want to be royalty. So a royal king has many wives. You could be one of my wives. Look up the term polyamorous. I don't like that gay sounding shit. I consider myself a Mac and a player, royal, regal. The name I got, Edward, is a royal name. It's the name of royalty. I am entitled to many wives, but I don't want to, but America is my country and America first. So I'm not gonna go to the courthouse and have several actual wives. I'm not a bigamist. If I have a wife, it's going to be one of the 4 women that I've selected that God has to make happen. I'm not going to put any energy at all into getting any one of the women that I said I wanted to marry except Cardi, because Cardi is a bona fide celebrity. She's a famous person. She's done all kinds. She's done Hot Ones. She's done David Letterman. She even did Vlad, and she constantly goes to the Breakfast Club. Like J Lo stuck up ass ain't done the Breakfast Club in 4 motherfucking years. She ain't doing shit. She owed black people her whole career, and she ain't never came by. Now I understand why Jim Carrey hasn't done it. That's understandable. But goddamn it, J Lo, you ain't Jim Carrey. Okay. This is the Beyonder video, the official video of the Beyonder. This is the Beyonder. This is the original Beyonder, the guy that gave me. And look up the story of the Beyonder. The Beyonder comes from a Beyonder race, where you just, a perfect creature. But then the Beyonder came around other creatures and realized that the way that other human beings were, things set it off. We ain't people, we ain't equal, I ain't one of you, I'm a Beyonder. We ain't people, we ain't equal, I ain't one of you. When I came out into the world, when I got hit by the tachyon beam and went into another universe, the being exposed to this kind of people made me recognize my own incompleteness, and then I had to put my ways into your ways and involve myself in your lives. So I am the Beyonder, and I'm beyond you. And there's also a Joker version of the Beyonder. Look it up on the channel. My videos are not performing worth a damn. I did a video very recently that had 250 views. Did really, really well for this small ass channel. It was a video about Eddie Griffin and Charleston White and Cam Newton. I'm an old ass YouTuber, and some of the fucking shorts I did numbers that almost 400 views in a dang 30, 60-second clip. And my videos are long, and they can do 50, 60, 70 views. So the fact that the Joker rap doesn't have 100 views or 130 views or maybe even 500 views is evidence that YouTube is still messing with my channel. I'm gonna do the Shy City YouTube is broken, YouTube conspiracy. I'm gonna resurrect the spirit of what Shy City was doing before he left the platform. You can still find his videos. My favorite Mr. Shy City video is the refrigerator. I'm gonna have a refrigerator like Shy City's, but my refrigerator is gonna be nothing but different bottles of water, and then grapes that are inside of ice cubes. Some kind of way I'm gonna find. God damn it, I hate this fuzzy shit. I gotta get used to wearing these gloves. Better? Okay, that's better. Hold on. Better? Trying to get this white out these gloves. I think it's better. Okay. I'm gonna try to find a way to poke a lot of holes in grapes, make it juicy, put a grape in some sort of an ice cube, and then have a flavored beverage in the flavor of many different grapes in particular, and then take a grape and I'm in a public place, so I don't want to get too explicit, but please a woman with an ice cube with flavored grape, a specific kind of ripeness of a grape, and please a woman with a grape flavored ice cube, cunnilingus kind of thing, and fun, sexual, and water, and fun, flavored grapes, ice cold, frozen grapes, pleasing women, cunnilingus, licking a bitch down. It's something I want to do, and I want to have the Edward Anderson, Mr. Mass Man refrigerator, but it's nothing with water, because I'm bougie about water. I got a Dick Gregory kind of love for water. I like all kinds of water, and I want to try as many different types of water. Bobby Glanton Smith, the worst Corey Holcomb departure of all time. Corey Holcomb, at the end of the day, is an extremely antisocial, difficult person to deal with. It just is what it is. If Kevin Hart could deal with Corey, he would. Kevin Hart deals with some of everybody, but you just can't work with Corey. You can't work with him. You can't do it. The only thing Corey can do is his show, local radio, and fucking perform on the road. That's all he can do. He's not. He just people like. He's just difficult as fuck, and he just likes to like insult and disrespect you, like in a way that's not even fun for you. Like he's not even like because it's like a comedy show or whatever. Like because Corey is kind of labeled as comedy, people kind of got to suck up what he does, but he's really like Corey Holcomb is kind of a fucking bully, man. He's kind of a bully. It's like he's a dude who's just like better than everybody else, and he just kind of like just picks at you and picks at you and picks at you and picks at you until you just can't take it no more. Because everybody got a breaking point, and damn near everybody that has ever done Corey Holcomb show ever is gone, and they never came back. Like a lot of people have been on there, and it's virtually nobody but Darlene, because Darlene loves Corey unconditionally, because that's just the kind of woman she is. She got that unconditional love, and if Corey wasn't such a bitch, he would marry Darlene, because don't nobody love your raggedy ass more than that bitch. Don't nobody love you more than her. Not even your wife. Your wife did the show one time, and you didn't even call her your wife. You called her auntie. Nigga, that's ridiculous. You were legally married, and you called your wife auntie. That's the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay. I'm the Beyonder, and I'm beyond you. I've had a pretty good life, man. Don't cry for me. Please don't cry for me with these fucking stories. Everything I say is true. Everything I say is real. I'm the absolute realest. Tupac, ain't no one realer. Nigga, I was born in 89. I've always been realer than you. I'm the realest. Realer than Mr. Shy City. Realer than Tupac. I'm the realest, nigga. I'm the realest of all time. Who realer than me? Brittany Williams, the woman I truly love. Who told the story on the internet like that? Hulkamania is running wild. Who did some shit like that? I'm the realest. Oh God. I'm the Beyonder, and I'm beyond you. I'm getting an iPhone, y'all, in like the next 2 weeks, and then once I get that, it's pretty much game over. It's guaranteed 2 weeks. There's nothing that can happen. I am not suicidal. I'm not dumb. There's nothing you could do. Government, nothing. There's nothing you could do. It's gonna happen. Just like I said, December, like in 2 weeks, I'm getting a motherfucking iPhone. 2 weeks. It's December 16th. Like December 31st. I'm planning on having an iPhone. Of the best iPhone you can have, like a $1,500 phone. And I'm not going to lose it. Nobody can confiscate it. I'm going to learn every goddamn thing you could possibly know about it. And I'm going to be unfuckwithable as a YouTuber. And if these videos don't do nothing but just get viewed, and people have like private little orgasms in their room, and the Mr. Massman effect is the Mr. Massman effect. It's nobody talks to me, nobody does anything for me, nobody addresses me, nobody is ever gonna give me credit for Cardi B, going off on Offset. That's never gonna happen. But do your research. Cardi B went off on Offset 2 months after I did the Hulkamania's Running Wild video. She has been married to that nigga for at least like 4 or 5 years. They got 2 kids together. He has cheated on her in public with no name hoes multiple times. He is a habitual line stepper, and he is by no means anywhere near as famous, as popular, as talented as Cardi in any way. He's a dirtbag. He's an old Future ass nigga. But it is what it is. Cardi B is a sweet woman, and people recognize women like that, and they snatch them up. Like women like her, women like Holly Robinson Pete, women like Essence Atkins, man, they too good. They don't stay single long unless, they just choose to be single. They get snatched up and kept. Those caliber of women like Holly Robinson Pete, Essence, who else I say? Cardi. Like women like that, they nigga, please. If you find one of them bitches, you better rush. You better do everything you can to get there. Man, those are the kind of chicks that'll support you, that'll be there for you, that'll look out for you, that'll stand up for you, that'll call you, that'll check up on you, that'll celebrate you. Those women are the truth. Women like that. But Hoes are by far the best people in the world, but there's a reason people, make songs like "Let a Hoe Be a Hoe." There's a reason people make songs like that, and I ain't gonna like call no names or diss anybody, anything like that. I ain't gonna make no reference to it, but like, hoes can be trifling sometimes, but like, I ain't trying to make it a whole thing, Figure out what I'm talking about. Do the math. I ain't trying to tell. Like, I'm trying to go beyond, fantasies, because like what I do is like I didn't understand like YouTube has been sabotaging. Like, this is way bigger than the white woman who eventually took over. Like, she never would have had any power if it wasn't for the apocalypse. If it just wasn't for the fact that there was an overwhelming amount of racists and neo-Klansmen and extremists on the platform, using the platform to like harm real people and kill real people in real life. If it wasn't for shit like that, she never would have gotten the power, and YouTube wouldn't be as whack as it is right now. It's kind of a fucking accident, and I put a lot on her, and I put a lot of emphasis on how bad she is at her job. And yeah, she is wicked, she is evil, but maybe she's just a big business plant. So I ain't saying that you gotta put her in jail. She just needs to do something else with her life, and we need to get somebody who is actually skilled at running a company. We need somebody like like WWE's Nick Khan, or like a Bill Gates or a Steve Jobs, or some kind of cutting edge, leading like a person. Like, we need the kind of like whoever, like we need whoever's like running companies like IBM or we need like a Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk to be the president of YouTube, because YouTube is too important to be run by some bitch who don't even show her face in public. Like, nobody even knows who the president of that place is, but everybody knows who runs Tesla, and the average American can't afford a goddamn Tesla. Why is Tesla a household name? Because it has a transformative CEO. Like, some people are just like cutting edge, like leaders of the future, and that's what YouTube needs. Not a white woman who has a cussy job who don't know how to run a company. She needs to be out on her ass. She needs to be begging for change on the side of the road with nothing but a smartphone to support herself, like she's letting millions and millions and millions of people all over America and all over the world do. If you had a good piece of technology like a BlackBerry and a smartphone and a laptop and a place to stay, and smartphones came equipped with buttons and knobs and like little pencils that you could physically move the screen, and you could have like a mouse equipped to your smartphone, and you could like wirelessly hook up a keyboard to a smartphone to type in shit. If stuff was like that, if big business didn't give you nothing but a buttonless phone to live your life, you could have something like in this world today. You could have something, but you can't have nothing like it is today. Chick-fil-A, give it up. They stood up to the LGBT. They stood up. They gangsters. I love Chick-fil-A. Give it up. Daniel Freeman, I know you love chicken wings, but if you don't want to do chicken wings, let's eat at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, the straightest men of all time. Daniel Freeman and what Addison. Ain't nobody straighter than us. I'm beyond straight. I wish you would. But I love Seren. And even if Seren would take my goddamn kids and raise it with another bitch, I'd let it happen. I'd let it happen. I love her so much. I'm going to import a video from Edward Anderson's channel over here. The title of the video is going to be called I'm in Love with a Bull Dagger. And I'm going to put a picture of Ricky Smiley. I'm going to try to put a picture of Ricky Smiley from the time he did Comic View and he did the We Miss Robert bit. I think that'll be the best thing to do. I'll make a series of videos about how I feel about Seren. I think she is real special, brilliant, beautiful ass woman, hood than a motherfucker, the flyest gay bitch I've ever seen in my life. So this video been going on for 29 minutes. Look, y'all, I was getting ready to buy one. I got a blanket. I was sleeping with nothing but a sheet, man. Nothing but a sheet. Oh, look at these new jeans. These are not Patrice O'Neal jeans. These are actually jeans that are like store quality. The Patrice O'Neal jeans are like custom made jeans that no rational person should gift to a bum. Why would you give some random person something that goddamn gang affiliated and they're walking into a hospital naked, like with no ID, no credentials? Like if that was like, if somebody from the hospital gave that to me, that was beyond stupid. That shit made me a fucking target in a goddamn Walmart. I was literally just walking around eating food, and the goddamn security at the Walmart that you gotta catch the 91 bus to catch the 91 bus to go to that Walmart from the Poitras side of town. I was just chilling at Walmart, and these evil ass niggers with an ER were just screwing with me for no reason at all. I'm just minding my own business, and they trying to push me out of the store. There are niggers. There's some people who need to be punished worse than you can imagine. Not everything that was done on the plantation was wrong. There's such a thing as an evil slave. There's such a thing as a lazy slave. There's such a thing as a disobedient slave. Like, man, we trying to build something. We trying to do something. You can't just do whatever the fuck you want to do. And if you try that, you're going to get your ass fucked up. You need to learn something about the lazy nigga. Uncle Ruckus wasn't wrong about everything, nigga. I am the Beyonder, and I'm beyond you. I don't have the Joker rap in front of me, but I got a little time. It's about to be 9 o'clock, so let me work on my Joker rap, and then I'm going to wrap this video up. So this is a picture of the Beyonder. I'm not all hugs and giggles. I'm not Barney the dinosaur, y'all. You know, there will be pain. There will be retribution. I am Whitebeard. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm Garp. I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I'm a problem. I'm a menace. I'm a whole thing. And you have no idea what's coming for you. But before it comes, there will be peace. There will be a time for peace before judgment. It's going to be a celebration, jubilee. Troublesome 96. It's troublesome 2023. By the end of December, I'm going to try to release the video by Snoop Dogg. It should come on today, but you know, this whack ass piece of technology ain't shit. For the Beyonder, I got to do the Joker rap. And I'm going to keep doing it until I get it right. This is the Joker rap. I can't flip the phone backwards and forward because it's a cheap piece of crap. But when I get my Max Pro, it should be pretty good. This is the Joker rap. I am the Joker, Big Joker. I've always admired the Batman, the animated series, the one with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. That is the best iteration of the Joker ever. Not even Heath Ledger is better than that. But you know, the Joker is amazing. That Joker transformed what the Joker is into a phenomenon, into something that has changed the world. And real quick, the reason that Heath Ledger was assassinated is because he was on his way to be like Johnny Depp was with Jack Sparrow. He was going to be like that with the Joker and be like that in every area of his life, much in the same way that Jim Carrey like kind of embodied Andy Kaufman. Like, he just did it for one movie. He didn't do what Johnny Depp did, but like he just like Johnny Depp like changed the world with Jack Sparrow. Like, you don't understand what that meant for the world. I mean, you may think that was just a movie or a fad, but like how people were like subtly like changing their perception of justice. And I'm gonna do something for 300, for the movie 300. Gotta do something for the movie 300 before I go to 400, because I'm gonna get to 400 subscribers soon, because I'm bubbling up slow. You know, I'm gonna get to 400, but so before I get to 400, I gotta give it up to Gerard Butler. It's the 300. I just got 300, and I may never get past 300, but I may just be the highest viewed motherfucker with the lowest number of subscribers. I think motherfuckers are afraid to click subscribe. I cannot see you if you hit that subscribe button. I don't know if you know that, but if you hit the subscribe button, I don't know. I don't know who subscribed to me other than like, you know, a few people like from 7 years ago, or like somebody I roll up in the street like after YouTube modernized my channel. But I can only see like like maybe like 50 or 75 of my 300 subscribers, like maybe like 80, 90 something subscribers out of 300. I can't see all 300. So don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. I won't be able to see you. I'm the masked man. You can see me, but I can't see you. But I'm always watching in some kind of way. If you get close enough, if you make a mistake, if you make an error, Grim Reaper, no more running water. You think I wasn't gonna see that? Every place got a sensor. Even hospitals don't have a faucet. You think I didn't notice that? You can't wash your hands, but you can wear a mask everywhere. I lost my train of thought. But like, you will make it in my gaze. I am the angels in the outfield, Christopher Lloyd. I'm always watching. I'm always watching. I'm always watching. And if you bring my name up, I'm Candyman. Beware. Real Shreveport, Louisiana nigga. Like Hurricane Chris. Not Jason Black. Like Hurricane Chris. Real Shreveport, Louisiana nigga. The Joker rap. And this video is by no means over. I'm just sort of working on the Joker rap as the entity, as the force, the Beyonder. You know, my actual official closing for the channel. The Beyonder is Bugs Bunny. The Beyonder is, you know, the Beyonder. The Beyonder is, you know, a Looney Tune. The Beyonder is Popeye the Sailor Man. You know, the Beyonder is the Joker. Man, I can do man, I'm the Beyonder. Don't worry about it. I'm the Beyonder. Don't fuck with me. You get fucked up. I ain't saying I'm gonna touch you. Like, the Joker don't really beat people up with his bare hands, but some kind of way you just get fucked up fucking with the Joker. Like, he ain't actually touch you. Like, the Joker ain't afraid to get his hands dirty by any means. Like, he literally killed a fucking child in a goddamn PG goddamn movie, man. The Joker's insane. But me and the Joker got a Magneto Professor X relationship. He's white and evil, and I'm black and good. And I don't want to see him do that, but he don't kind of agree with me. I don't agree with him. But we friends for real. You know, just like Professor X and Magneto play chess, me and the Joker, we play cards, you know. Because we jokers, we play cards. We ain't gonna play chess, but we play cards, all kind of shit. You know, we jokers. Big Joker, black Joker, always win. All I do is win. The Joker rap. Beyonder. I am beyond crazy. I am the Black Odysseus. Let me start over. The Joker rap. I am beyond crazy. The Black Odysseus. Not even God or any other gods can test me or judge me. Challenge me, the kid, the king, the clown, the man, the king of the dream world, the good noble Freddy Krueger. Man, I am beyond cruel. I am beyond wicked. May the dark, evil one shiver and quake. Think Sin Sweet from Yu Yu Hakusho. I seen the tape. I know what the Catholic Church has done. I know what you priests are up to. I know that you motherfuckers are thousands and thousands and thousands of years old, and you are torturing people. I know. I see you, and I'm coming for you, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me, you wicked evil child. Torturing niggas, you got it coming. May the dark ones shiver and quake like Cheryl Anderson, old snitching ass, lying ass, ducktail, motherfucking reporting ass, spying ass, lying ass bitch. The judge is coming for you. And if you know anything about cards, Big Joker, a joker, never loses. Bang, bang is the sound of the gavel. Bang, bang is the sound of the gun. This is my Viola Davis shit, reading lines. Go to hell, Jesus Christ. Jesus is Savior, Son of God. If you don't believe in me, you go to hell no matter what. It don't matter how much good you do. how many people you help, how many lives you save, how much you dedicate your life to goodness. If you don't get on the altar and suck my dick, say my name and say I'm the greatest thing and all my glory and credit goes to me and not you, and everything you are everything to me and I'm to be praised and worshiped, I'll send you to hell. Hell. Sounds like fun. I love to go. But remember, I'm Jason, and I'll walk in with a mask, and I'll machete, and I'll take over the whole bitch, raise almighty hell, and walk out of the door like a goddamn G. Supernatural forces. I take over that bitch and walk out like a G. Supernatural forces, beware. You may think I'm only a man, but there's no explanation for how a clown does what a clown does. For the record, my name is Edward J. Anderson, Jr. The JR stands for Joker, born July 2nd, 1989. It was a party 2 days before the 4th of July. It was a party when I was born, baby. The devil knew I was coming. But so did Father God, the white man with a white hat, the good God. The God is love. Before love was gay, love was God. Mr. Masked Man, the Joker, the Black Heath Ledger. The only difference between me and the comic book character of the Joker from Batman, the animated series, the best Joker of all time, Mark Hamill's Joker. The only difference between me and him is the Joker is white and evil, and I'm black and good. Good. I'm a pirate like Monkey D. Luffy. I'm a simp like Sanji, but I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I'm Donzo. If you an anime loving woman and you want to email me in the Hey Ladies series, the Hey Ladies, this is my platform, this is what I stand for. Email the Mr. Maskman at Gmail. No, email the Mr. Maskman at gmail.com. The most simple email address I have. If you love anime and your feet is pretty, I want you to go there. Don't go to Edward, don't go to the business, don't call no number, email me there. Let's talk there. You love anime, all kind of anime. I haven't seen as much anime as I want to see, and I like subbed and dubbed. I don't care. I don't care. Ice Cube, I don't care. Mr. Maskman is about to sign off. I'm not going to make this video extremely long because this is about to be Beyonder, and I just want you to know what I'm up to and what the Beyonder knows about. There's going to be a tab in the thing called Mr. Maskman's Court, like Court Mask, something like that. I can change the name, but the court, like I'm a judge, so we're gonna have a tab of court. And the first case is a hip-hop case. It's got a picture of Snoop Dogg. This silly ass bullshit top 5 conversation, I'm putting it to bed, burying it once and for all. It's going to rest in peace. Like, my name is Mark Calloway from the WWE. Like, I'm the Undertaker. I'm about to bury this shit alive, and I'm going to finish this shit forever because Mr. Maskman said so. Thanks, Steve. You want a beer? Holla, holla. And a player at Jim Cornette. JimCornette.com. Buy some merch, buy some books, support them. Go check out Sergeant Willie Pete, my only original, my first original and only living OG. Seen a lot of shit, know a lot of shit, haven't been a lot of places, but I'm the angel from the outfield. I'm always watching. But if you think I'm cold, if you think I'm bad, oh, you think I'm bad like Michael Jackson? You think I'm bad like LL Cool J? Do you think I'm bad? You ain't seen nothing until you've seen Sergeant Willie Pete. Check out the Sarge. He's beyond cold. When I get some good equipment, I ain't gonna do my Galaxy Brain bullshit. I ain't gonna do my analysis. There's no court. There's no Edward. There's no Joker. There's no nothing. I sit down and I react. And I learned something from a man who knows more than me. The only 2 men that's alive who I just bow down and say, okay, you know more than me, you just know more than me, is Dave Chappelle as an artist and Sergeant with a P, as in intellectual. Those the only two men I bow down to. I ain't better than y'all two niggas. I ain't better than y'all. Y'all just better than me. I don't know why. I don't know how you can do that. I don't know how, but you're better. In the words of Thug Titian, the most legendary figure who ever existed on YouTube, a black man from the UK, Britain, whatever. I don't remember exactly where he's from, but he's from another country, but he's a real ass nigga talking about the thugs stood up to the evil, wicked baby mamas and all the ways that black culture was being screwed up and messed with. He had a dope mind. He was a smart dude. He was a good dude. He was the truth, man, and I miss him, man. People like that Moria Mills, the one porn star that was a problem, and people like Mia Khalifa and chicks like Jada, and if he was still going, man, they wouldn't be able to like be outside. Gayle King, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Thug Titian would have had a problem with R. Kelly, but he would have recognized that Gayle King interview was some bullshit, and there's no way in hell Thug Titian would have let the Cosby slander go unchecked. Man, Thug Titian was a real one. Thug Titian was a legend. Thug Titian is a figure from YouTube that only the people who are deep off in this shit know about. There's no way you can find it, like, but some people have it. Like, go into your stashes, go into your files. I know that those shits are out there, and I know the man is doing something to like delete those videos and get them taken off, because maybe he's done something like copywritten that work or something like that, and you are not allowed to post it. But like, if you can find it, like, send it to me. My channel is Unfuckwithable. I can literally take Oprah shit and put it up here and nobody can stop me. So send it to me and I'll show you what Thug Titian is all about and why he was just built different. He was just, he's one of, like, I don't want to compare him to no female, but like, he's like, just like Candace B is just built all the way different as a female. As a man who don't show his face but only give his opinion, Thug Titian was just built different. He was just built different. Can't nobody fuck with Thug Titian. Can't nobody fuck with him. But he gone. Shout out to Mr. Shy City. He was a good one. I'm about to be Shy City Reloaded. I got multiple YouTube channels, but I really appreciated your channel, so I'm gonna have 4 channels, and the 4th channel is gonna be called Mr. Shreve City. And in that video, I'm gonna get me like a really nice camcorder, you know, with like a modern camcorder, like not a smartphone, but a camcorder, and just walk around New Orleans, you know, and Louisiana in the South, and just sort of like go about my day, holler at pretty bitches, you know, live my life, and just edit the videos. I think a real vlogging channel, like bring vlogging back. And of course, you know, Mr. Masked Man Movies and Television, that's going to be my reaction channel. Like all the like I'm going to react over here as well, but like all my reactions, like most of my reactions are going to be over there. I'm going to put like all the death battle reactions and the game theory reactions and the Birdman reactions and the Cinema Sins reactions. And I don't know if you can react to Cinema Sins, but you know, because they kind of big, they may, you know, take the shit down. But like anything that I feel like I can react to, it's gonna be on the Mr. Masked Man Movies and Television. Edward J. Anderson Jr. is it's a story time channel. It's just getting into the mind of the real human being, the person who ain't gonna be with somebody in another time zone, who ain't gonna be with Cardi B, who ain't gonna make $1 million, and who don't give a fuck. I'm just a James Evans ass nigga. I'm just a motherfucker that don't nobody love, don't nobody care about, don't nobody give a fuck if I live or die, but I'll be damned if I don't survive from Tupac like a motherfucker. I'll be alright. So, Edward J. Anderson JR is gonna find somebody to love him, find somebody who really cares, find somebody who will call and check up on him, find somebody who will forgive him, find somebody who will appreciate, you know, what I do for you and how I celebrate you and how I cherish you. You know, good sweet ass man. You know, I got the heart of Tyrese. You know, I made a video where I kind of clowned Tyrese for crying in that video, but you know, Tyrese made Sweet Lady. And that's one of my songs to Brittany Williams. Because Brittany Williams is the exception to the shit I said in the Hulkamania video. Every woman is a bitch, no exceptions. Vaughn, you'll never mention Patrice's name anymore ever again because you a comedian now? Or you old T.I. ass motherfucker? Come on, son. And T.I. has put a lot of questionable people into the atmosphere. Like, who did he put up? Iggy Azalea and Janelle Monáe are Ti, came from Ti. What's going on with Ti? Okay. Anyway, in the words of Thug Titian, a man who stood for something, who supported the black community, even from another country. He was built like Abba and Preach. You know, he was built like, I ain't gonna mention that weird ass nigga's name, but there's a weird ass nigga who got a podcast who allowed people like Godfrey and Dante and the Asian man, a man who's a comedian who calls himself an intellectual, but had like a semester left to go in college and didn't actually get the certificate. Man, I don't respect motherfuckers who can't complete shit. You know, I don't respect niggas like you. And you talk too much about fighting motherfuckers, and there's no evidence that you have actually gotten into a physical altercation with anybody ever. Anybody who does that much talking about how they are gotten this sort of fight and that sort of fight can prove it. You know, there's like Corey Holcomb fighting a motherfucker has never made it to TMZ, but I believe Corey. Corey fights. But the man who does a podcast, what can I say without saying this nigga's name? Does a podcast. Dante Nero is on this podcast a lot. I just say Dante Nero and I believe Yamanika Sanders been on this podcast. Who else has been? And some woman who played the violin. A lot of motherfucking ducktails from this nigga from a lot of countries. He a good dude. He a good heart. TK likes him. TK calls him corny, but you a ducktail ass nigga, and I don't trust you to be in a room with a nigga like me. I'm too real, man. Your ass will actually do some Zoe Williams bullshit and fight me over the strength of what I had to say, questioning you about your ducktails like you Grady on the 5150 show. GMS, Jaquan, come on, son. A false flag and faking perpetrating ass nigga like Grady, you gotta call niggas like them out. Oh, I bang and I do this. Man, please. Corey Holcomb has done a lot of shit that was wrong, but that was the most justified Corey Holcomb calling your lying ass out ever. Fuck that Grady nigga. Fuck him. Oh, lying ass nigga, I did this and I did that. And I man, please. I'm beard. I hate that nigga. Thank God he did that shit. That was righteous. Oh yeah, but this video. Okay, it's about time for Chick-fil-A to close, so I ain't gonna let it close all the way. It's Saturday. We about to get up out of here. I'm Mr. Bass Man. That's my name. That's my real name. All my other names used to be fake, but now they're also real. Mr. Mask Man has been reigning for 20 years. The original name for Mr. Mask Man came out of hip-hop, The Mask Scarred Flex, because I'm scarred. I don't know why my daddy yells at me and cusses at me and fusses at me and works me so much. I don't know why my mother nags me so much. I don't know why my sister don't want to be friends with me, don't want to talk to me, don't want to hang out with me, don't want to do shit for me. I don't know why my life is this hard, man. I'm a good-ass dude. I've been good since Dad was born. Yeah, I basically got into a cussing match with my daddy the moment I became a sentient human being who was aware of himself. I was sitting on my daddy's lap and we were talking, and then I started cussing like I was Eddie Murphy. Yeah, that happened, and he claimed that he was going to get his belt, but it just is what it is. Okay, I am the Beyonder, and I am beyond you. Let's do the Beyonder rap. Let's do my sign off and let's get out of here before Chick-fil-A closes its doors. In the words of Thug Titian, the most legendary figure in all of black YouTube, look up Thug Titian, see if you can find him, share it, like it, cut it up, and don't do some shit like trying to argue with a man who has long since been going over his opinions on colorism like you winning. That nigga ain't talking, you arguing with a ghost. If Thug Titian wanted to address you, he could light your ass up into oblivion. Don't you do that. I will address you soon, but thank you for having some kind of clip of Thug Titian, so I give you credit for that. But I want you to hear what Thug Titian was saying. I found one video that featured Thug Titian. Some other nigga is arguing with what he said, so I don't like that he ain't just letting Thug Titian speak, but I'll show you a Thug Titian video. Okay, in the words of Thug Titian, more later in the words of Daniel Freeman, the owner and the creator of the original and the blessed and the black rise and grind, how to make $1 out of 15 cents. Look for it on Amazon.com. The man who didn't make me call into a live stream to be on his motherfucking show like Tariq Nasheed, I gave a phone number and he hit my line. He banged my line and he talked me off the ledge. Thank you, Danny. I hope you enjoyed them chicken wings. and I hope you still stacking chips. I'm gonna try that dollar water hustle. It would have never worked in Shreveport, but it might work in New Orleans. They literally let kids sleep in tents outside of the road. There's no such thing as truancy, and you got people like David McGee out here doing unspeakably evil shit in the dark, man. The world is wicked, man. Be good, be well. Next time, partner. And in the words of the judge, be looking out for Mr. Massman's court playlist. It's coming soon. First case, hip hop. Who's the greatest? Top five. Number five. Spoiler. Number five in Mr. Massman's top five. D-O-double-G, the dog, Snoop Dogg. That's why Eminem is not top five. Is Eminem was a better rapper than Snoop Dogg. So, is that better than gin and juice? Oh shit. I'm the Beyonder, and I'm beyond you. Joker time. Joker time. Let's get out of here. The Joker rap. I am beyond crazy. I am the Black Odysseus. Not even God can judge me. Not even God can challenge me. Not even the gods can affect me. Gods challenge the kid, the king, the clown, the king in the dream world, the man, Bill Goldberg. I'm the Black Freddy Krueger. I am beyond cruel. I am beyond wicked. May the dark ones, the evil ones, may you shiver and quake. I'm Whitebeard. You are all my sons and daughters, and I am yo daddy. The judge is coming. And if you don't know anything about cards, a joker never loses. Bang, bang is the sound of the gavel. Bang, bang is the sound of the gun. Yo, Jesus, if you don't believe in me, you'll go to hell. It doesn't matter how good you are, how much good you do, how much work. Oh, you can't work your way into heaven. You can't be good. You can't be nice. You can't be generous. You gotta believe. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. And your pleasure is evil. Your pleasure is evil. Go to hell. Go to hell. Sounds like fun. I'd love to. But remember, I'm Jason Voorhees. I come in with a mask and a machete, and I will raise almighty hell. Trade that bitch to pieces. Take that bitch over and walk out like a G. Supernatural forces beware. You may think I'm only a man, but there's no explanation for how a clown does what a clown does. And for the record, like I'm Life Jennings, my name is Edward J. Anderson Jr. Stands for Joker. Jr. Edward James Anderson Sr. Eddie Jane, the craziest nigga you've ever known. Mr. Maskman, the Joker, the Black Heath Ledger. The only difference between me and the comic book character of the Joker, Batman the Animated Series, Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, is the Joker is white and evil. White and evil. White and evil. And I'm black and good. Good. Ask Naomi. Next time, partner.